¿Qué hace, loco? Che, estamos casi al final del Technomancer, me parece que ya está casi.
Greetings, Zachariah.
Rumor is Aurora's dowser was deposed. I need to know it's more than rumor, though. If it's true, we might be able to convince some members of the Assembly that Victor needs to go.
Even though I don't like the idea of continuing the conflict between Abundance and Aurora that has caused so much suffering, if it's what needs to be done to dethrone Victor, I have a few contacts among Aurora's Technomancers. They're not quite brothers, but they're at least like cousins. And I've heard their messengers nearly always follow one particular shadow path. Let me show you. This one here. If you go, you may be able to stop one of their couriers. If the news you're expecting is as important as you say, I'm sure it will be in the documents they are carrying.
Thanks, Melvin.
Zachariah, I've received a message from Dandolo. He has some information on the disappearance of patients.
Really? Did he learn where he was taken?
The ASC had him locked up in an old dome near Ophir. In his message, he says that it's a dome that Technomancers used to use. Does this sound familiar to you?
Hard to forget. Yes. That's where initiations would take place before a mantis destroyed everything. We'll have to go free him. The place must be teeming with soldiers fighting for Victor. But we can't leave the old Technomancer in their hands.
Bueno, tengo un montón de cosas para hacer. Hay una misión que me decía al comienzo de la tira, el sendero de la sombra al comienzo de la tarde. Vamos a hacer la operación rescate. ¿No? Ir al viejo domo. Creo que no me lo marca. Hay cosas que marca, cosas que no.
Square one.
Damn, that's weird. But I thought the dome was in ruins. So then, where'd they put that old geezer?
There should be a few standing structures next to the ones that collapsed. Unless they've already started clearing the rubble.
That sounds like bad news.
It would be. There were secrets in those ruins. I would rather have stayed buried. Especially from the ASC.
That's the problem with secrets. All that time spent worrying about someone finding out. It's a burden that turns into a habit, that turns into obsession. I know you're just as scared about what's in the dome as what patients might reveal. I just hope the old man's still holding on. He's as stubborn as an unfed ostrich. But I don't know if it'll be enough in the hands of the ASC.
Poor patients. He thought he was finally safe in Noctis. Instead, we threw him straight back into Victor's arms.
What do you mean? We saved him from that camp.
It's just, we must have attracted the attention of Victor's spies when we asked Dandolo to keep an eye on him. He was supposed to be just another nobody in Noctis, but our request ended up selling him out.
These thugs, more like cavemen with bigger sticks, don't understand respect, science, age, or knowledge. Any problem they can't solve, they'll use torture. What's 2 plus 2? I don't know. Let's torture the mathematician and find out. Ugly brutes. If they take power in abundance, they'll turn it into a Darwinistic jungle. A whole group of psychopaths, wanting to take control of everything through mindless violence.
Sounds like this story hits close to home.
It's true. I understand what that poor Technomancer must be going through. The pain. So, I hope we find him soon.
What's that place? Never heard of it.
The Technomancer's museum and library, where we used to do all our initiations. Kept all our knowledge.
So what? Then the ASC destroyed the dome?
No.
Vamos a grabarlo por la duda.
I did. During my initiation, a giant mantis somehow snuck in, and obviously a fight broke out. And you can imagine what followed.
At least you got out alive, no?
Eran duros, ¿eh? Pero yo tampoco le dediqué mucho tiempo al leveo y nada. No subí de nivel el personaje, no le dediqué mucho tampoco a mejorar las armas y armadura. Es que para mí las 2 primeras horas del juego es clave. Si el juego en las 2 primeras horas no me gusta, por más que después mejore, me saca las ganas. Y no arrancó bien. A mí no me gustó como arrancó. Y nada, después remontó un poco, mejoró el juego, me gustó, pero ya no era lo mismo. Es como la primera impresión, ¿no? Voy a grabar porque ya maté demasiado, avancé demasiado, maté demasiado como para tener que volver tan atrás. Ese es el loquito, ¿no? Esta va a estar dura, ¿eh? Mira, ya hay otros. Hay 5 más el loco este que... Mira, ahí está. Darmaul. Hijo de puta. Me la comí. Bueno, tengo un presentimiento que va a haber algo interesante ahora. A ver, vamos a grabarlo.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Patience, wake up! Patience, come on! Damn it, they almost killed him. Stop! Let me go. I won't tell you it. Zach, holy shit, is it really you?
You figure out what the tablet said?
Unfortunately. If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to tell them anything, but I just finished when they found me.
What the hell happened to you?
I was on the way back to my place. There was someone behind me, and before I could turn, he was on me. Next thing I knew, I woke up in a cell. Ugh, they tortured me for days. Wanted me to talk, wanted me to tell them everything I knew about you. Where you were, what you were doing, what we found.
What did you tell him?
At the beginning, I fought, Zach. I did. I fought. Didn't say a damn thing. Then Victor came. And the shit he did to me, Zach, you have no idea. I didn't tell him everything. I didn't, but I had to tell him something. Or I told him what I found in the tablet. Everything. I'm so
stop. It's fine. You did what you could. Everyone's got a breaking point. What did it say?
It talked about a giant research base that was able to keep in contact with Earth. They had a beacon and gave the base's coordinates. I mean, the coordinates weren't up to date anymore, so I had to recalculate them, but it's in the South Pole, Zach. It's protected by a huge layer of ice.
If you can walk, we need to get out of here.
I can. Let me try. Just let me rest a minute. Just a minute.
All right, let's untie you and get you out of here.
Must find the City of Ice before they do, Zachariah. If Victor finds the beacon, he could use it to gain the people's trust. Furthermore, if he finds the secrets buried there...
He's got a head start, but we'll catch him.
Aye, aye, Zach. If it's really the City of Ice...
What?
I'll have to make some mods. It'll be tougher than you think. Also, wear an extra layer or two if you don't want to freeze your nuts off.
Big ice city. Huh. That reminds me of...
A tangent that'll lead to another tangent?
No, Yes, that was it.
What do you think we'll find in that lost city? You know, besides the beacon. I suspect the settlers brought back plants and animals from Earth, and probably left some in that base. And if just a few survived, we could find an ecosystem unlike any on Mars, completely sheltered by the ice.
Why should we go to this city instead of just overthrowing Victor? What are you planning?
I'm looking for a beacon. I want to get in touch with Earth, but not so I can run from the ASC, and so I can reunite with our ancestors, gain back everything we've lost. With the people of Earth, we can stop the wars over water. We can utilize the technology we lost. We can understand the choices they made.
That sounds perfect. Too perfect. I hope what we find doesn't disappoint you.
Meet Patience. We just broke him out of one of the ASC's jails. He could use a place to recover.
Then he is welcome to recover here. Our healers, Patience, will be honored to tend to your wounds.
Oh, that would be great. Thank you. All this reminds me of an old hiding spot I had in the desert. Thank you again, both of you.
This is real nice and all, but I don't know about all this.
About what?
I'm guessing you're gonna want to go to that city, right? Right. Problem is, that city's coordinates, according to what Patience said, is the South Pole. Rover's good, but it ain't that good.
Any way to make it that good?
I don't know. Gotta think about it. I mean, it'd need some sort of ice-breaking blade in the front and insulation around the whole thing.
If I know you, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I like your faith in me, but... Problem is, I don't have a damn clue how to add all that heavy shit to the rover's frame without slowing it down like fucking crazy. My dad would have known what to do. Not my dad, though. I knew he'd made improvements to his machines, but I don't remember seeing any diagrams. Though they could be somewhere in the shed. I don't know. Maybe Scott could help us?
We can ask, I guess, then head to the shed with him. See what we find.
Gonna be damn fucking cold out there, Zach.
Maybe we should go borrow some gear from Victor. He's known the site's coordinates a lot longer than we have. Sure, he's built some cold weather equipment already.
I like the way you think, Zach.
Cada vez tenemos más misiones. Yo pensé que esto faltaba poco para terminar, ¿no? Pero ir al hangar de Ophir con Scott y Amelia. Tenemos más misiones. Yo pensé que ya faltaba poco, ¿no? Che, pero me interesa ver lo de la Tierra, ¿eh? Si jugaste Horizon Zero Dawn, es re interesante esa parte también. Más que nada para saber qué pasó antes, ¿no? Horizon Zero Dawn te presenta un mundo post-apocalíptico. Un montón de animales que son máquinas. Pero el juego te explica al final qué pasó en verdad. No te voy a contar, ¿no? Obviamente, pero es muy interesante. Está bueno. La verdad, cómo terminó el juego me gustó mucho. Porque realmente te lo explica.
Mr. Mancer, I was sent by an important citizen. He's in need of your help and promises great support in return. He is waiting at the curiosities for you.
I'm guessing you're not gonna give me this important citizen's name.
No, just, he says he already owes you his life. I need to go. Can't risk people seeing us together. Goodbye.
Bueno, esta parte... a ver, un segundo. A ver. Vamos a hacer la inversa. O pelear de vuelta con todos los bichos de vuelta. Oh, una flojera me da. Bueno, de vuelta el tema. Me pregunto, si les traigo el suelo, ¿aparecerán de vuelta? A ver, voy a probar. Ojalá que no aparezcan más, Ojalá. Ojalá que no aparezcan más.
Like it's been forever since I was back in my shed. Good to be home. Now, where do we start our search?
No idea. Was hoping you'd point the way.
I hope I'll be able to help you find what you're looking for. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect too much from my memories. There...
Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination. Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination. You have any idea where we should start looking?
Nah, not really. I barely even remember my dad. He disappeared when I was a kid. Never really even saw him here.
So this is where your father worked?
Yeah. I mean, looks nothing like... Desk was taken out a long time ago by someone, looted, or... I don't know. But, yeah. This is where he worked.
What about all his tools? They're gone too.
Most. But I found a box in his room which probably had his favorites, and... he had a locker that I never cracked.
Let me take a look at the tools and locker. Did your father have any secrets?
Who doesn't, Zach? Not as many as Technomancers, I'm sure, but secrets tend to come with being a Reacher. See shit when you're out and about, and you don't want to talk about it when you get home. So, yeah, I'm sure he had them. But I was so damn young that they were sure as hell nothing he ever told me about.
Do you have any memories of your dad?
Well, he was gone a lot. Traveling. But yeah, I mean, like, when he was home, I remember the stories he would tell me. Crazy shit. And he'd make me a lot of drawings, just things to make me laugh, doodles and stuff. He'd do it anywhere. I remember right when I started working here, I even found one of his doodles on the wall.
On a wall? Maybe more than just a doodle. Alright, I'm gonna start combing the place. Maybe...
Lead the way.
Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination.
tengo idea, ¿eh?
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
A ver. Las notas del padre.
Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination. You have any idea where we
Nah, not really. I barely even remember my dad. He disappeared when I was a kid. Never really even saw him here.
Do you have any memories of your dad?
Well, he was gone a lot. Traveling. But yeah, I mean, like, when he was home, I remember the stories he would tell me. Crazy shit. And he'd make me a lot of drawings, just things to make me laugh, doodles and stuff. He'd do it anywhere. I remember right when I started working here, I even found one of his doodles on the wall.
On a wall? Maybe more than just a doodle. Alright, I'm gonna
En la
start combing
pared.
the place.
Lead the way.
En la pared. ¿Será afuera? No tengo idea, ¿eh?
This isn't a good time to just hang around here. This isn't a good time to just hang around
Ah,
here.
no puedo salir. Ah, tengo idea, ¿eh?
Your old friend Mark apparently made drawings that diagrammed how he improved his rover. They gotta be around here somewhere. He ever talk to you about them?
No, I don't believe him. That was some time ago, though. But I do recall his rover undergoing massive changes at some point. Vaguely, like a fuzzy, hazy dream.
Do you remember where he'd put his tools and drawings?
Mark was private and protective of his stuff. Didn't like people nosing around. And since he always had people visiting his shed, he would take things, tools and things, into his bedroom when they came. I always found it curious why someone would want to sleep with a screwdriver, but to each his own.
Right. Well, maybe they're still in there. Where did he used to put his valuables?
Oh, Zachariah, I'm not sure he had valuables. Not, at least not in financial terms. Valuable with memories, perhaps? Those things he put in a locker, I believe, if I recall correctly.
You ever look inside that locker, Amelia?
No, No. It had a big lock with a code on it. Never knew how to get in, and after a while, I just forgot about it. Also felt like going through his stuff was kind of acknowledging he was never coming back.
Maybe I can break it open. I'll head back and check the shed.
Well, yes, it is a very large shed. I'm sure you will find something, even if not something you are looking for.
Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination. Amelia, there was a map of the shed with his tools.
Weird. It's not even close to the same shape. Like it was bigger back then. Don't remember any construction being done on it, though. Always just remember it how it is now.
Perhaps, and I am just, might Mark not have built a secret room in a corner of the shed? One in which he might have hid some more sensitive work, or maybe a favorite food. Though I don't remember him having a favorite food or anything, actually.
That's where your mind goes? A secret room for secret food? Now you've officially fucking lost it.
When all likely things are ruled out, the only other options are the unlikely. Got nothing to lose by at least poking around to see. Who knows? May even find this secret room.
Esto sí o sí puede abrir, ¿no?
Lock or break it. Gonna need the combination.
¿La sala secreta dónde está?
This isn't a good time to just hang around here. I know you didn't know him that well, and it was a real long time ago, but if you could remember...
I'm trying, Zach.
What about a lucky number? Did he have one?
I don't... If he did, I never knew. Or sure.
Maybe he used you, or your mom's birthdays, or...
You really think I didn't already try all those? Seriously? Give me a little credit.
What else was important to your dad?
He was a reacher, so traveling in his rover. I remember that rover. Remember one time we wrote this little mantra he had on the dashboard.
What was it?
I don't know, it was so... something about time and exploration. Something about every soul being too short to explore all of Mars, but how each soul still brings a new discovery. Or something like that.
Well, a soul's a Martian day. That's 24 hours, 39 minutes, 35 seconds. Worth a try? Alright, I'm gonna start combing the place. Maybe we'll find something.
Lead the way.
Vamos.
Worked. Locker's open. Just needed to enter the duration of a soul. All for a single key. Not a damn clue what it even goes to. I know you didn't know him that well, and it was a real long time ago, but if you could remember anything...
I'm trying, Zach.
I found this key. Any idea what it could open?
Nah, never needed a key like that in here. No idea what it would open.
Your dad have any other safes? Maybe some got moved.
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like if he had, I'd have gotten them when I took over the shed.
What about another shed? Any chance he had more than one?
There are only 2 rover sheds in all of Ophir. The other one belongs to the Watchers, though, who have their own explorers, so we never even had access to that one.
Could be a fake wall or something. Any of the walls sound hollow, or...?
Zach, look where we're at. Quality construction isn't exactly a fucking priority around here. Every wall sounds hollow. Knock too hard and they might fall down.
You find any locks you couldn't open? Couldn't find a key for?
Nah, but let me see the key. Yeah, no, never seen this before. But what the hell's this drawing on it? Fuck, him and his little drawings. Looks like the same one that was on his wall, though, doesn't it?
Let's go take a look. If it is, it's probably... This drawing's hiding some sort of slot.
Maybe it's a lock?
Mark was quite the jester. He had the audacity, built a secret room in one of the army's sheds and hid a lock in one of his doodles. Oh, what a bold man. He was always the cooler one.
His notes are pretty detailed about this icebreaker. He even lists all the materials needed to build it. I should be able to find them. Oh, and there's a drawing of the whole rover here.
That's perfect! I can retrofit the front of my rover and just attach the icebreaker right to it.
That brings something to mind. Should we not perhaps insulate the machine as well, considering the horrifically low temperature conditions at the pole?
Yeah, probably why he added a special coating to the shell. Some kind of light, flexible plate, if I'm reading the notes right. Doesn't say the exact material he used, though. Says how he attached it, but not what it's made of.
It calls to mind the abandoned dome. All those boxes of insulation lying about. You remember? Perhaps we could... more consideration at the least.
Yeah, that's... my dad's drawing. I could probably adapt him to the rover's frame. Why the hell were all those boxes there anyway?
It's where the people who worked in the city beneath the pole lived. To live in those conditions, you better have insulation. Or some damn thick skin.
Maybe. Though the city shouldn't have been under the pole back then. It was nearby, not underneath. All the damn turmoil must have really fucked with the ice's structure. Only thing that's important, though, is you bringing those boxes back to me so I can make my baby cold weather resistant.
Bueno. Yo creo que ahora sí podemos salir, ¿no? Tengo que volver al domo perdido. Me cago, aparecieron de vuelta, loco. Qué mala leche. Una paja, boludo. Porque mi problema, ¿sabes cuál es? Los combates no son divertidos. Son nada divertidos. Se me la paso apretando cuadrado, no me divierten. Es un punto en contra del juego, ¿no? Bueno, lo que voy a hacer es, voy a seguir este hilo de historia y después voy a seguir haciendo, voy a ver al tipo que me quería ver, que me quería hablar acá también, después más adelante. Aparecen de vuelta, por más que los maten. Dios mío. Esto creo que los puedo esquivar, a ver. No me deja. Bueno, tenemos que ir a buscar los aislantes, las herramientas para construir el autito que nos va a llevar al Polo Norte. Y nada, y seguir investigando a ver qué onda con la Tierra, loco. Si el video te gustó, dale like, compartí, suscribite, activa la campanita que te avisa cuando subo videos. Te mando un fuerte abrazo y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Adiós.